Hey guys, today we're going to look at this really silly exercise. It requires looking silly in public, and it's just the lunge. And I want to go over a little bit about why this hurts so much, because this is a brutal exercise. It looks just like a silly walk, like a Monty Python sketch, but it'll work your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves. And the reason um, when we walk, walking's been likened to really just falling forward and catching yourself over and over again. Basically, just leaning and catching yourself. There's very little muscle activity, and even though walking's good because it gets the body moving, it's not a great exercise, and you have to do it for hours before it really pays off for any kind of calorie burn or muscle buildup. Um, a lunge, and again, you have to look a little bit silly doing this, is you step out as far as you can like this and really get a good stretch and reach and do the same thing. And you do this over and over again. Um, I can only do about 50 of these before I'm just completely beat. And the reason this hurts so much is when you reach out, there's a moment here where this leg is having to do a lot of work. Your trail leg is having to really extend the quad in order to hold yourself so you don't fall forward too fast. So the slower you do this, the more you're working that muscle. But the magic happens when you plant this foot and lift this leg. As soon as you pick up this leg to pull it forward, your hamstring on your lead leg has to curl, and the same with your glute and your calf. It's all doing an immense amount of work in order to support yourself as you pick that leg up. It's happening so fast you don't even know it. But what's crucial is that you just try not to bang your knee on the pavement. Grass and sand are better, but just reach out and catch yourself, and you really feel that stretch and that burn. The beauty of this is you can do it on your normal walk. Just walking the dog, or if you usually go out and walk for an hour, do this for 5 or 10 minutes and you'll get more of a burn. You will really be sore. Probably the first time you do it, you'll be sore for a few days. So let yourself recuperate before you do it again. But if you do this twice a week, I do about 50 steps and then another set of 30 and another of 30. I can do that 2 or 3 times a week, and it's more lower body exercise in a total of 15 or 20 minutes than you could get from probably 12 hours of walking, 2 or 3 hours at a time over the same period. So highly recommend it. It's just a lunge. You look silly, but it's worth it. Don't worry about what other people think. Worry about how you feel about yourself.